love this time of year. You know, everybody's always talking about football season starting this time of year, and you know, to me that's cool too. But I love it because we get the basketball schedules, the Sunshine Slam Beach Bracket schedule has came out, featuring UAB, UCF, Georgia, and St. Joseph's. November 21st on 6 p.m. May I add, this is taking place in Daytona. The Lady Dogs also played at Daytona last year. They played Notre Dame and a team I can't remember right now. I actually forgot who it was, but Georgia beat Notre Dame. Then Georgia would go on to win the second game, or they would lose. I actually don't remember if we won or lost that game. I don't know. But the men's tournament, they went to the men's team. They went to the tournament in New York or New Jersey last year. They played Virginia and I remember the other team. It was Northwestern. The Virginia game, it was one of those games. I think it was the Northwestern game that we turned the ball over. We stole it from Northwestern. We turned it over, and then they hit a half-court buzzer beater to go into halftime. I mean, I was so disappointed. But the game against Virginia, Georgia really held their own, and they almost won. And it was a very good effort for the Dogs. But in this tournament, the Sunshine Slam, which will be in Daytona, Florida, the Beach Bracket, November 21st at 6 p.m., the UAB Blazers and the USF Bulls, which is, I guess, is technically a home game for them. I'm not sure where USF is. I know they're down there in Florida somewhere, so it's gonna be, they're gonna have that home court advantage due to quotation marks. 6 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, the Bulls and the Blazers, and then 8:30 on CBS Sports Network, Georgia will play St. Joseph's. That's a good matchup for Georgia. You know, I don't want to kind of put us on a pedestal because it will be Mike White's first year, but this is a very winnable tournament for Georgia. And I know you're probably saying, well, didn't you lose to Wofford and East Tennessee State last year? We did, but this is a new coach. We got a new team. We're gonna be right. We'll talk more about it when basketball season really gets close, because it's close now, but when we can start to smell basketball season, that's when we'll talk about it. So the championship game will be 4 p.m. on CBS Sports, and then the third place game will be on Flow Sports at 6:30. If you don't have Flow Sports, I suggest get it. You can actually get some pretty cool games. You get up to college baseball, college football, AHL, ECHL teams. I mean, it's very Flow Sports is a cool streaming company, which I'm sure that a lot of Georgia fans or college football fans overall don't like the digital streaming, but it really don't bother me as much because I don't watch the games anyway. I listen to them on the radio, so you know we're fine on that. So you won't have to worry about that. But I do predict we'll get more into predictions when the season comes close. I do predict Georgia will win this. I mean, UAB might put up a fight against us, but you know, I think that's a very winnable tournament for Georgia. We'll look when the season comes. We'll look at the record versus all three teams, just in case they have to play USF or UAB. But we definitely look at the histories versus St. Joseph's. I don't know right now if they've ever played. They probably have, and I hadn't think about it. So yeah, Georgia Beach Bracket, Sunshine Slam. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be an awesome tournament. This season of Georgia basketball is going to be so awesome. Let's go Hoop Dogs.